Alright, here's my second Kohlberg Dilemma for Justin. So the scenario is that two young men, who are brothers, had gotten into serious trouble. They were secretly leaving town in a hurry and needed money. Carl, the older one, broke into the store and stole $1,000. Bob, the younger one, went to a retired old man who was known to help people in town. He told the man that he was very sick and that he needed $1,000 to pay for an operation. Bob asked the old man to lend him the money and promised that he would pay him back when he recovered. Really, Bob wasn't sick at all, and he had no intention of paying the man back. Although the old man didn't know Bob very well, he lent him the money. So Bob and Carl skipped town, each with $1,000. Which do you think is worse, stealing like Carl or cheating like Bob?
Carl was the one that stole money from the store.
Yeah. Do you think stealing from a store is worse, or do you think lying to the old man for money?
Definitely cheating the old man.
Cheating the old man? Why?
Well, if you're comparing it to stealing from the store, stealing from the store could be, a big company, corporate, or whatever. This is taking someone that is trying to help people out and kind of abusing a system that's been in place that this old man is trying to do, and he's obviously lying and talking to someone else, and could possibly really affect this other man's life. Whereas, stealing from the store, I don't think is as bad.
Alright. In general, why do you think we should keep a promise?
If you can't keep a promise, it becomes hard for people to trust you. Obviously, if you say you're going to do something and you don't do that, like making a promise, obviously that other person may not ask you for help or whatever to do again.
But do you think we have to keep promises to people we don't know? Is that important?
For me it is. I've always tried to get my promises. I think that it really depends on the person, but at least for me, I would certainly want to try to keep my promises with everyone.
Yeah. So with Carl, he stole from the store. Why is it a bad thing to steal from the store?
I think stealing from anyone or any place is wrong. Obviously, stealing from a store is potentially someone else's money that you're obviously stealing. People that steal from stores also sometimes obviously hurt other people and stuff like that. It's just never a good situation.
Alright. Should people do everything they can to obey the law?
Yes. I believe that everyone should obey the law, especially, pushing laws in place that can very well either hurt you or other people. I think people need to follow those laws, especially.
And do you think the old man was being irresponsible by lending Bob the money?
That's an interesting question. From the old man's point of view is he helps someone and maybe he never sees Bob again. Perhaps that is truly how he wants to spend his money. And, it's just like someone else giving a homeless person some money. It's like, you feel good about it. You feel better about giving them money. But perhaps they're going to use that money to buy alcohol or drugs. And so, through your eyes, you think that it was possibly a good thing. So it's a very, very interesting question. It's kind of hard to answer, but that's kind of my thought about it.
So do you think that you would give somebody money if they said that they were sick and they needed money to help for that? Or does it kind of depend on how much you know them?
You have to be a pretty good liar to get past me, I think, on that one. I would thoroughly ask questions. It'd be very, I would say probably not in this scenario. Probably not for me. I probably wouldn't lend Bob the money. That's just me. Like I said, I'm just trying to give other scenarios of people that could lend the money.
has the end of dilemma too.